Chris Kavanagh is the referee. Since the start of the Super Cup back in August, it was 2-1 here to Liverpool in the Premier League in September. He does like coming from the left, like a number of right-footed players really. Gets them into scoring positions on the inside, and here's a big mistake by returning Kepa. Rudiger didn't expect it, and Chelsea, I think, have dealt with the danger which would have been self-inflicted. The ball in those circumstances. He's not one of those naturally footballing centre-backs. He'll be happy to play out in by Robertson and work.
Challenge on him. Frank Lampard
makes an error, and Origi tries to punish him for it. Aspilicueta coming back to try and help, but Liverpool are still going. And Mane concentrating on his weaker side and getting the shot away. That's the problem. They've been getting goals from defenders actually, Chelsea, 7 of the last 10, particularly from this fella. He scored 2 at Bournemouth on Saturday. Training and in the games where he has featured. Here's Pedro. There's no flag here. It's a brilliant touch from the experienced Spaniard, and then he couldn't get the shot away. Williams was quick. Willian to take the corner. A little flick in the end. Better at the near post. It was his flick indeed, the captain.
It's a great little flick as well. He does well in the air for a player that's not particularly big. Giroud was close to it, so was Rudiger.
There's 1.5. And Barkley. That gave Adrian. Pedro. Alonso on the outside, but he's looking to work with Giroud. Comes back to Pedro. And Willian! Parried by Adrian. Caught. Well, they have broken through, and Adrian has to look at himself. Willian this time can take the congratulations. In the 13th minute. Unlucky number 13 for the man who wears number 13.
Well, it just made a brilliant save from the same man, Willian. When they tried to play out from the back, Willian made the interception, and it's a good strike. It may just dip and swerve on the goalkeeper. He may have been unsighted, but how many goals have we seen with teams trying to play out from the back, giving it away in a bad area? He should do better, of course, the goalkeeper, but good power from Willian. Fabinho, the player that gave it away. That's a really poor mistake by the goalkeeper.
And a bit of luck for Frank Lampard and Chelsea. Similar area. Free kick for Chelsea.
Well, he's having a very good start to this match, Gilmour. Another tackle that he threw himself at, won the ball there. Got it to Barkley, it was then brought down by Lallana. Good ability by Barkley, he sees Lallana coming.
There's the kneeler. It's over the wall and it's just over the bar, only just. He's certainly message of the season, Marcus Alonso.
And a lot of side spin on it, takes it away from the goal in the end. Is it underneath the crossbar? Probably not.
Looking for a response now. Williams, it's a decent cross. And Minamino wanted too long, and then a great stop by Arisa Balaga, not once the opening seconds of the game. And now he is. Look at that.
Looking for a high boot.
But times this century, Lampard the player, prominent in that. That's the joy that we've seen for much of the season. Recourse to experience. And that experience has been put to the test here. Minamino comes out to Lallana. He can't find a way for the shot. Mane to clip it in. Alonso.
Right hand side Liverpool creating a 2v1. And Pedro's caught high up the field. Williams and Mane are creating a 2v1 against Alonso.
Fabinho took the corner. Lallana. Fabinho again. Treating this as a personal Merseyside derby. Giroud. Kovacic. Technique right. He was concentrating first and foremost. Gomez. worth the hit from Williams. He was a Wales under-19 international, but I believe showing that now. Giroud for Pedro. Blocked up by Alonso, blocked by Van Dijk. Barkley, Willian. The flag was up.
Yeah, one past.
Might be in trouble here though. And Risa Balaga again makes a save, and the
Rudiger gets too tight, he's rolled. And then he gets away from the next challenge of Kovacic. It's a nice height for Kepa on that occasion. Probably pushes it out into a fairly dangerous area.
But there wasn't that much pace on it to push it further away without the risk of doing straight. They did it well against Shrewsbury in the last round. Here's Willian. That's good work for Liverpool this season.
Too easy for Willian just to go in between two players. This is Jones one of them, Fabinho the other, and he plays it into a good area. Van Dijk gets half a touch on it, that's why it was difficult for Williams, but he did work.
Make a space somehow, get his dangerous head on it. Barkley can hit it. Hit it true. Barkley didn't want to play it back to him, but actually he was offside anyway. He couldn't get out of the way. Kovacic certainly hit that one better than
up for it here. It's a decent ball played into the box in between the two Chelsea players that made their run into the box. Alonso got
in this period. Jordan Henderson is there. Robertson leads it. And Balaga again tonight. Van Dijk to knock it down. And Origi challenged with blocking off somebody so that Van Dijk could get free. It's in towards the near post, and then it comes to Origi himself. Well, it's about the goalkeepers really, the first half. The Chelsea goal for Willian was an unwitting assist from Adrian, who tried to just parry it away and only diverted it into the side of the Liverpool, and given Chelsea this platform for place in the quarter-finals, but only halfway to extra time. Chelsea 1-0 up. Get the second half underway. Impressed those who driving forward from midfield. It's Jones, done so well in the FA Cup for Liverpool this season. Origi. Straight into traffic, and again physicality. He's not that kind of player, but the suspension's looming. He's not playing it on after Minamino's touch, and there's space for Robertson here. Liverpool are in, and in the end it hits Mane. Really, I don't think he had much control as the ball was flashed back in again. Plenty forward for Liverpool again for Robertson's delivery. Cut back by Lallana.
Well, Jorginho coming on, they've changed their shape. That's why Jones is getting more joy. So too Lallana.
Zuma gets it away.
Couldn't quite find the right cutback there.
Van Dijk. That's misjudged really by Jorginho, so Robertson recognising it was it's far enough out to get it up and down over the wall, but he goes for the clip towards Alonso. Gets it back in again. Giroud fighting for it. Background, but he leaves it for Mount. Oh, and it bounces up off the top of the bar.
Yeah, good technique. Adrian, had it been on target or underneath the crossbar, probably would have.
And Dijk's header only drops for Barkley. He's got a bit to do, but he's got Pedro to the right. He plays him now. Not going to play him now. He's going to bang it into the back of the net, and the Liverpudlian puts Liverpool 2-0 behind in the FA Cup fifth round at Stamford Bridge. Ex-Everton, very much in the blue now of Chelsea.
Ball. They win it back here in a good position. Azpilicueta. Van Dijk heads it straight to Ross Barkley. They back off. Everybody expecting a pass at some point to come to Pedro. Gomez doesn't get tight enough, but he just hits it with great power. There's the header by Van Dijk straight to Barkley. Fabinho's not going to catch him here, so he cuts back across him. Williams can't get there. Gomez doesn't come and close the ball down. And as you can see from behind that block there, he doesn't see it until it's too late, the goalkeeper Adrian. But it's a brilliant...
Two thumping goals for Frank Lampard's boys. Header away by Zuma. And now it's Pedro. He's in the clear. Pedro for three. But Adrian, he took it early, could hear the hooves behind him. And
Gomez is the player catching up. Williams isn't going to get there, but he also tries, as the goalkeeper's unbalanced and trying to come out and close it down, hit it early. Adrian moved his feet well.
Here comes Roberto Firmino.
I imagine that'd be a straight swap for Firmino. Hasn't really...
Coming on for Divock Origi, in fact. And Milner. James Milner.
He was having a much better second half.
Milner's first involvement. Gomez.
Starting slightly out towards the left, and Minamino has still played through the middle.
And here's Giroud through the middle here. He's turned onto the bar.
So he's probably onside. Robertson was playing him onside. That touch is a good one. Eventually it falls to him on his left foot, and a good save from Adrian. Gomez gets back and actually plays it onto Giroud, settles himself.
Short corner by Robertson. Milner back to Robertson. Good angle for his delivery. Just too high for Van Dijk. Chelsea would be grateful for that. Picked in by Mane. Good strides and wins a corner. A little bit of acceleration. Milner's corner. And Pedro gives it away to Jorginho. As expected. Leave him out, and he's played very well. And Mo Salah, not the warmest welcome back to Stamford Bridge.
I'm never sure it was Mo Salah's fault that he didn't have a good time at Chelsea. He wasn't given that many opportunities.
In 19 games, 2 goals. Van Dijk slipping it through to Robertson, who's behind Chelsea here, but it's well read by Azpilicueta.
Yeah, he had to go infield and then came back out to get the block in. He's been a great servant for Chelsea, Azpilicueta.
And they put one on Van Dijk's head here. Well, it was really back across the face of the goal.
Really go for goal here, so just heads it back into what should be a dangerous area, and the player should be reading.
Says the referee Cabinet. Mane by Azpilicueta. And here's Mount. Oh, Giroud's just got to square it to Giroud.
Yeah, he was just offside. That first boot. The assistant kept his flag down until the last minute and then put it up once the shot went over the bar.
Just wait till this plays out. Well, it nearly came his way, and Liverpool looked to break out. And Salah
done that tonight.
Well, there's Reece James coming on. And a lot of shots of him sitting on the bench, not smiling. True.
Madrid, second leg of their Champions League tie.
Corner. This corner looked not properly in the quadrant. Sometimes the ball overhangs, but I don't think that one was. Hoisted back by Robertson. Firmino trying to get underneath it, and the decision is a corner. The players all made up the mind for the referee. But he pushed out as if to say, well, that's our goal kick, wearing blue. And I think even if Liverpool were to get one now, their hash is settled, and this is FA Cup, and Van Dijk going in, and then Salah, the goalkeeper, goes for it, deals with it efficiently. It's been a great night for him.
Certainly has. Those 3 saves on the trot in the first half, and it looks as though Liverpool were going to get the equaliser.
Pedro.
Mane gave him a little shove in the face.
Well, remember, Chelsea this season have played well twice against Liverpool, but lost on both occasions. Penalties in the Super Cup, the narrowest of ways to lose. And 2-1 here in the league, but they've won here tonight, and they've won well for Frank Lampard. And Jurgen Klopp has to take a third defeat in 4 for a team that's been looking almost invincible for so much of the season. It started really on a mistake by Adrian, the second-string goalkeeper, that allowed Williams' admittedly hard shot to bounce in off him, and then Ross Barkley blasted in the second, which will be special for the ex-Evertonian, the Liverpool-born midfield player. And what a night for Pepe Arrizabalaga. Recalled, a clean sheet. As Stuart was saying, a triple save of some real significance, probably one of his best contributions to a Chelsea game, and they are dancing here. London has another representative in the quarter-finals after Arsenal last night. It's Chelsea tonight. They've knocked out Liverpool by 2-0.